It all started when Israel launched a massive and sudden military operation targeting over 100 locations inside Iran. Their strikes didn't just hit military outposts or missile bases. They went after Iran's nuclear facilities, government buildings, media offices, and even places where civilians were present. Israel claimed it was a necessary step, but to Iran, it was an act of open aggression. But what Israel didn't expect was what came next. Iran wasted no time responding. Within hours, it launched one of the largest missile and drone attacks in its history. Hundreds of projectiles were fired, targeting Israeli cities, infrastructure, and defense systems. Even though Israel has one of the most advanced air defense networks in the world, many of Iran's missiles still got through. Explosions lit up neighborhoods, buildings were damaged, and civilians were caught in the chaos. It became clear very quickly that Iran wasn't going to be intimidated. Israel, used to having air superiority in the region, was shocked at how accurate and coordinated Iran's response was. They believed Iran wouldn't have the ability or the courage to strike back this hard. But they were wrong. The strength of Iran's retaliation not only stunned military analysts but also forced Israel to reconsider its entire approach. As the days passed, Israel tried to escalate further, sending more jets to carry out deeper and more destructive airstrikes inside Iran. They targeted more of Iran's defense systems, communication networks, and nuclear research centers. But in doing so, they only fueled Iran's determination. The Iranian people, despite facing air raids and threats from all sides, remained resilient. Iran didn't just fire randomly. They picked strategic targets and sent a message: we can hit back. We're not afraid. This caught the attention of world leaders, especially in the United States. Back in Israel, the pressure on the Prime Minister grew. He reached out to the U.S. President, hoping to get direct military support or at least strong public backing. For the first couple of days, there was silence. The U.S. government avoided rushing into the conflict. Some said they didn't want to get dragged into a war. Others believed they were trying to understand the full picture before making a move. Then came the unexpected shift. The president broke his silence. In a dramatic statement, he warned the people of Iran to evacuate their capital city immediately. He claimed Iran had refused all diplomatic offers and made it clear that further escalation could be devastating. The statement sent shockwaves around the world. Many saw it as a warning that the conflict could soon get much worse. But others viewed it as an attempt to scare Iran into submission. Yet Iran didn't back down. They said they weren't the ones who started this. Their scientists were working within the law. Their people were living in peace. And it was Israel that fired the first shot. Iran repeated that it never wanted nuclear weapons, only peaceful energy, and that its military strikes were purely in defense of its people and its sovereignty. Today, Iran launched another powerful wave of attacks, its ninth so far, firing around 65 ballistic missiles and dozens of drones directly into Israeli cities. Explosions lit up the night sky as the missiles struck their targets, and air raid sirens echoed across multiple areas. Iran's Revolutionary Guards confirmed that the attacks were aimed at urban centers in response to Israel's ongoing bombardment of Iranian civilians and infrastructure. Several of the missiles got past Israel's defense systems and caused serious damage. Homes were destroyed, schools were hit, and fuel stations exploded into flames. Even the U.S. Embassy in one of the major cities was damaged. At least 8 more civilians were killed today, with hundreds more wounded, including children. Hospitals in Israel are now overwhelmed, and panic is spreading in many neighborhoods. These are clear consequences of Israel's decision to bomb Iranian cities without mercy. What started as a surprise Israeli airstrike on Iran's nuclear and government facilities quickly turned into a brutal campaign that included the destruction of media offices, hospitals, and residential buildings. Israel believed it could cripple Iran with one swift operation, but Iran's response has proven otherwise. Make sure to subscribe for more real-time updates and deeper insights into the ongoing Iran-Israel conflict.